that you need to finish one form. Something is on a level 7 that you need.
All right, and looking like we're getting ready to start.
Both people up.
No blue worlds. All right.
Oh, let's go. Let's look at. Oh, and we have a. I thought we had a full one movement, but we don't. They have no quick runs.
Oh no, I know that's a little sad for Ninten. Ninten's a big fan of quick running Roxas. The world never was is Ninten's favorite world, and the note he put, "I will quick run Roxas each seed." Just gotta find a quick run.
We might have an issue. Spike's tracker or timer is not going.
Spike's timer is not going. A blue world pie mat means there's no important checks there. So there cannot be any of the important items, being the magics, the torn pages, the drive forms, summons, once more second chance, our proofs, and our world unlocks.
To note, they did start with Genie and Scimitar.
Yeah, the Agrabah starter pack.
There you go.
Ninten already into Pride Lands.
Spike right behind them, going for that little RNG manip. Oh, didn't get the pop-up. Oh,
no, but still alive. The garbage enemies that these two are, not killing Ninten, but will Spike die to them. Also, we will, Codename just said it, we'll make sure we figure out how to get Spike's timer working here shortly. But clean fight from Ninten. Looks like Spike's getting a pretty clean fight, unless Donald and Goofy just decide to let that enemy kill him.
Okay,
we got Slide Dash.
Oh, Slide Dash. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, so big thing here. We want to make sure the load list is working for Spike. It is. We see it all different now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hats off to the people working behind the scenes, making sure everything's working. We appreciate you. Making sure they get in touch with everyone, making sure everything runs smoothly.
If no one knows, Spike, runs just bare seconds. No decimals here. It actually is apparently better for streaming to run it that way. It uses less. There's some reasoning behind it. But
I have not heard that. That is interesting.
Yeah. So far, nothing important really out of Pride Lands. The best thing was honestly Slide Dash on level 2.
Yeah. I will note that a little bit of difference in how the runners operate with chests. Spike likes to pick up what we call junk chests until he finds about 2 accessories. You notice Ninten just skipping all of those junk chests.
Ooh, a negative combo early.
Ooh.
The other good thing besides accessories for picking up junk chests early, you can get some magic boost, you can get some power boost, you can get potentially some items, some other accessories to sell, armor pieces. So
it definitely here and there in case, Yeah,
it's definitely in the chest visuals, matches, contents, a big debate of whether to open them, when to stop opening them. Wow, we got a claw in Pride Lands.
Okay, and Pride Lands is so far not done. Still got 2 chests here to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got the whole rest of the Visit 1 and now Visit 2. But no going into Fighting Scar early. Somewhere Sonic is sad. Sonic being a fan of fighting Scar early. Not this early, but
not that early.
Not that early.
So it is known in chat. We're getting word from on the back end that they will be adding the real-time difference to Spike's finish time. That amount will be determined later. We don't have that exact time, so we'll be adding probably about a little over a minute to Spike's time.
Yeah.
But that's what has been decided for that.
Also, is Ninten's model Timeless River Sora but in color?
I think so. That's awesome.
That
looks right to me, yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. I always love seeing the different visual models players use. Everyone has different things they like. It is even KH1. I saw Lord Raiden the other night had Winnie the Pooh Stitch, and I'm like, I need this visual model.
I want this.
Yeah, I must have it.
I've seen some really good ones for Donald and Goofy as well through the times. Like, oh, it's amazing what is out there.
Yeah, we're seeing a slight difference in the shotgun. Spike opting for the Agrabah, deeper kind of initial second play push, whereas Ninten's kind of going off to the left, dipped into Port Royal, now dipping into OC. Spike gets a picture coming out of Agrabah.
And a Thunder Boost. Never underestimate the boost. I will say, Ninten, this is an interesting move from Ninten because Glide 1 feels so horrible going down in OC, to me at least.
Oh my god, Agrabah loaded early and
Limit
turns
Form
blue.
and Magnet, and Agrabah is done.
Alright, to note, as far as hints go, so since we know that world is done, if we ever get an Agrabah hint, the worlds it can hint, the world that never was, Port Royal, Halloween Town, Twilight Town, and STT. So it would narrow you down to 5 worlds. So if you get that hint early, all of a sudden you can start narrowing down 1, maybe 2, possibly 3 proofs, depending on what that hint is.
But the world's blue, so we won't get that hint till 7th hint probably.
Oh, absolutely.
At least if it's one of my seeds, that's the way it rolls.
No way the generator was nice and gives that hint early. Spike continuing to kind of go and collect just a few more chests here. Hop in the limit form. Getting some progress on that.
Ooh. Oh, good pause buffer there by Spike. Almost dying. Oh, an experience boost on level 7. And the identity disc on limit 2.
And Ninten also getting great things over there. Getting a reflect in the front.
Oh my goodness.
Paranoids. Wow. Tracker is responsible for hint ordering now, Zach. I don't believe you. Ooh, and a star charm there.
Spike is getting a lot out of this Agrabah.
Oh, finishing plus on that starting kingdom key, which is cool.
Yeah.
The identity disc on limit 2 was cool.
And Spike is heading out, opting not to go in to do the Abu push to get the progression point, but that's fine.
Yeah, I would leave at that point. So I think
that's
went
a
little deeper. You got some progress on limit. You got a few more checks. You got the experience boost. You got the berserk. There was a berserk charge in
there as well. Yep.
Yeah.
Got limit 3. Like, that's amazing. Membership card in Disney Castle Courtyard there.
Well, rip anyone that wanted a membership card. Let's see. Man, what is this early seed?
Woo! So here's the thing. They are getting a lot early. This is either another Gomo seed or you're going to be really hunting. It is too much up front.
2 fires in the courtyard.
Yep.
That's actually big. That takes a lot of fires. I mean, we know Agrabah's dead, but the fires also hint Pride Lands and Hollow Bastion, as well as the Torn Pages. Oh, and now we got Chicken Little.
Yeah, we got Zach Graff showing up. Like, come on.
Man. But those fires are kind of one of the things that really could just throw hints. So getting 2 of them in the same world
is massive. And
it's massive for hints.
It can't be understated as well how much fire can help, especially if we do end up having to push late into like datas and stuff. Having the double fire really helps.
Oh, absolutely. We see Ninten had the nice push the mouse, a strat that I always struggle with and want to get better.
Oh, I'm the same way. Minnie always decides to walk off to the side a little bit on me and be like, no, I'm not going to work for you.
Ninten getting the experience boost on 7. We've already seen that on Spike's side.
Meantime, Spike working on Halloween Town here, doing a little dance call, doing a little dance with Jack.
And still picking up those black chests. Once again, Spike likes to go for a second accessory. He got the star charm. And there's the third fire. Oh my god. Well,
I would say it won't be long till Spike at least checks DC. So
no, it definitely is on the opening route. I think they're essentially going in opposite circles almost.
Yeah.
So we'll see them kind of crossover paths at some point. Shock Charm
plus on the mini push. Okay. Soon as Spike see that, he might be done. Well, they don't have.
Well, no, that's armor. So. Yeah, that's armor.
Yeah,
that's not an accessory.
Excuse me. Thank you. brain. It's been a day.
Yeah, it's all right. It's the only accessory or the only armor piece that gives you basically an extra benefit besides just being armor.
Might as well.
It boosts your thunder. Why it's the only one, not sure. There might be some other random one out there that does, but I know for sure that one does.
Yeah. Spike now heading into OC, which we've seen through Ninten. Doesn't have anything in that opening shotgun. I also know Spike does like to go a little bit deeper if he can in OC. He likes to push on through the Hades.
I mean, he already has 21 magic with Magnet and a finishing plus. So
and a limit form, like, he might.
Yeah, he definitely enjoys the OC push. What is your kind of preferred early world D push? We see, obviously, wow, this Disney Castle is loaded. If I get magic early, it's Port Royal. Port Royal is my one that I push very early.
See, that's my bane of existence. I hold off on Port Royal for so long. That's my bad one. I'm always a big one of kind of pushing OC a little bit. OC tends to be, I'm kind of like Spike. Depends on what I get. Also, I've also been pushing Beast Castle a lot earlier too. Yeah. All the way up.
Yeah, it's one of OC or Beast Castle are like the ones. Those are my banes of my existence. That I'll leave one of those behind. Spike, just this positioning on before this pause menu looks like he's pushing. Yeah,
he looks like he's just going.
He's not moving towards that save. Yeah, he's going. All right, so this is very interesting to see this push.
Right. Ninten following where Spike was at, so he'll just get those 3 things in Agrabah, and we'll see how far he ends up pushing. Ninten does have 1 point closer to the first set of hints. He won't get one here in Agrabah unless he pushes into the Abu. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. The big thing I'm wondering is if Ninten goes into Bazaar, mainly because that Berserk charge is there.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's all done. I mean, he's done now. Is he going to push it on out? Yeah. I think he might with that limit form. No, he's just going to leave.
Well, you
got to go through here.
You got to go in here no matter what. It's just you leave here.
Nope, he's going. Okay, right. He is going to.
It honestly makes
setting up that limit, but
it makes sense, especially if you want to force final. Ninten might force final here. This is a really good spot to do it right at this door. It's one of the quickest spots to do it.
Doesn't look like he's going, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and go do the Abu push.
Yeah, when you're 1 point away, it makes sense. Just go get that point. This is not that long of a delay. So we're about to get our first big information. And man, there's some worlds if this hits, we're getting a lot of info right off the bat.
God, yeah.
Meanwhile, Spike just doing a great job over there.
Ninten finds a quick run for his trouble.
Hey, can go quick on Roxas now.
Go quick on Roxas. Spike looking to try to hold off on this limit, I think. Good Lance tug.
Not dying in the Abu escort. You love to see it.
Yeah. Goes into
surprisingly easy to die.
And a high
first hit. Hollow Bastion is Path of Peace. Well, we could go. We have.
I was like, we can do pretty much all of it.
Which, okay, I was like, does Ninten just go straight there? No. Gonna do Halloween Town, which is smart.
Wouldn't have been surprised if he did. Oh, Spike taking a death here at the very last second.
Oh, no. That hurts.
That hurts. And it was like the last enemy, so that is a very long death right there.
Yeah, and that just being at that is the risk of the early OC push, is Hades escape. Anyone that's played KH2 crit just vanilla knows the pain of Hades escape on crit. It can just kill you.
Hades likes to come out of nowhere with those fireballs and just end your life.
Alright, so yeah, Ninten's gonna get Chicken Little. Ninten's gonna be at Firaga off of this.
Yeah, that's big. And Ninten doesn't have quite as much magic on right now. I don't think he's got his accessory set yet.
He doesn't have any because the Star Charm came out of a chest.
That's right. Star Charm comes out of down here. That's right, and he doesn't pick those up.
Yeah. So I don't believe Ninten would have and also the boost. I don't know if I know Spike popped a couple boosts. I don't know if one was a magic boost.
One was a power boost for sure. I know he's grabbed a magic boost, so I'm assuming he's popped those as well.
Yeah, Spike is also slightly higher level because he had already done this fight that Ninten is in, but Ninten will catch up a bit on levels right here. So yeah, and the big thing about that Hollow Bastion is it's only hinting one proof. So
yeah,
when it's only hinting that one proof that it's such a big world, that to me is already saying maybe there's not a lot here.
All right, and Spike gets through the push on the second round. Got those good reactions from the bats.
Yeah. Still an unfortunate time loss, but not the end of the world.
No, not it.
All right. It'll be interesting because no Thunder really to help here. He doesn't have the Reflect yet, having not gone into Space Paranoids.
I would assume this is going to be a Limit Ragnarok. Just with that magic stat of 23, that's such a good move. It really will tear through Cerberus here.
Yeah, Ninten also rocking the KH1 Keyblades mods. I love that.
I mean, if you're going to go, you got to go
shout out to Jungle King.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, I actually think you might just do the classic crit strat of take the Mickey.
Take the Mickey. Yeah, that's another very good idea.
Just look at how quick Mickey melts this. Like, I think this would be faster than Limit Form. Maybe Limit Form just because you don't have to do this part with Mickey, but he's already almost at the 3 drive. So you just have to hope Cerberus is nice and does not start shooting fireballs right as you're spawning.
Instantly kill right here. Yeah, that could be real rough. Oh, no.
Magic would kill in 2 Ragnaroks. Well, I think that was
okay. He's just going to Bushido and underneath, and this will kill.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Ninten into Beast Castle.
Yeah, and Square Fan pointing out that probably Limit Form would have been a better play. 1 or 2 Ragnaroks probably melts. You forget, Ragnarok is just so powerful.
It's so powerful.
It's honestly easy to forget how good it is.
Yeah, especially when you have over like 21-ish magic. Like when you start getting up there, that Ragnarok eats through health bars.
Yeah. Spike did get the Hollow Bastion hint off of that. So he's 1 progression point behind Ninten, but we're tied on knowledge. Both making relatively deeper plays into a world right now. Ninten's is a bit more common than I would say Spike's push right now.
Especially with that Reflect that Ninten does have, I would say you're right.
Yeah, and Limit Form for Thresholder here is always nice. Reflect on Beast, yeah, just everything's kind of nicely set up for this.
We did get a chance to look at Ninten's accessories there. He has none, so all of his pushes have not given him any accessories yet, which is a little bit of an edge to Spike, but not a huge thing. But 1 or 2 points does add up in this early game.
Yep, Spike's still going. He's looking for that second accessory. I am a 2 accessory person myself. We got a strike.
Oh, he's gonna go. Did he get it? No. But he does get the identity disc. And Spike gets a Reflect, and that's it for OC.
Okay. I mean, that's good info, once again, if that OC hint pops up early.
Yeah. If an OC hint pops up early, Spike knows exactly where at least 1 proof is.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's the 3 proof hint on number 2 on OC, and it's a Reflect, and we just know where everything is.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. We'll see.
SPD, it's fine.
Yeah, Reflect for anyone not knowing that hints Disney Castle, Space Paranoids, and Beast Castle. So that would be the worlds. Should we get an OC hint that it's pointing towards? Spike is going into town with Chicken Little. Chicken Little and a fire? Absolutely.
And a Reflect. Might just go through this. And he's got experience boost for the minute fight. This is a wonderful, wonderful play by Spike.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do minute fight without the projectile magic, because Chicken Little's gonna heal you if you're going for the experience.
What? Fair.
So you're not gonna be able to pull that off. You might just do it with Chicken Little and fire, but you're not going to be going for the experience. Yeah, shout outs to Zach Braff. Just shout outs to Zach Braff. Second chance in Beast Castle, and that's it. Beast Castle's blue.
It. Beast Castle's done. All right. Ninten gonna go ahead and do Beast here, get the progression point, which is very smart. You're already there. Might as well. It's a short fight.
Oh, absolutely. And these worlds are turning blue fast. Hey, there's a blizzard. All right, now I'm going all the way through Port Royal.
Yeah, now with that blizzard, you're going all the way through, and he's probably going to go for experience and final form. Ooh. Spike getting paid out for this early Port Royal push here.
I am very worried at how much stuff both players have right now.
And, yeah.
And the only hint we currently see is hinting a single proof.
And we have 3 worlds that are dead.
I did not know you could summon Chicken Little in the Garden of Assemblage.
I didn't know that either.
I just saw Ninten bring Zach Braff into the garden.
I mean, that's one way to reset your drive.
Yeah. Well, today I learned.
Take these strats into the...
You do have all party members out there. I just never thought to try it. Like, absolutely,
it's not a place I think to try it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Spike's trying to get hit by an enemy here, but pretty sure they one-shot. Those things hit hard.
Yeah, they might just one-shot. He might have to, like...
Turning on Sora attacks so Donald and Goofy don't mess things up. All right, we got a cure. So currently, potential locations
I don't think Spike's going to be able to get hit like that.
Yeah. Potential locations for peace would be Hollow Bastion off that cure. That's it.
All right.
Because 100 Acre Wood, as sad as I am about it, cannot have a proof. And
Beast Castle's done.
Beast Castle's done. So, obviously there's more here, but that is all the... Okay, yeah, so Spike got shot now. But, yeah, I'm like...
and he takes another hit. This might be a bad move for Spike pushing this right now, going for that EXP boost, but we'll see. In the meantime, Ninten going into the Bailey here.
This is where you wish you had Stitch or Spike. You're like, man, if I had Stitch right here.
Stitch. Yeah.
This is where I just take this XP and I don't worry about EXP boosting.
Yeah, at this point, you've spent enough time. Ninten going right back into Hollow Bastion, which I don't blame him at all. You have that membership card. Like, you know this is the only place you have hinted, except for SP. We know reflects are useless now.
Yeah, so Space Paranoids and Disney Castle died off of that SP hint. Man, we are eliminating worlds at a rapid pace.
As I say, if you can look at that tracker down there in that bottom right, there's 1, 2, 3, 3-ish, 4-ish worlds that are done.
5. OC, Agrabah, Disney Castle, Space Paranoid, Beast Castle, all dead. The only one that potentially we have the knowledge of is Hollow Bastion, and it only can have Peace.
Yep.
You know what I'm smelling right now? Smelling SPG.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. We are still...
we got a world unlock.
Okay, so that opens up OC, but we know OC is dead.
That's dead. That doesn't help. I mean, Ninten does not know that.
Ninten doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, we know that. Ninten just quickly checking all the chests here. Nice dodge roll. Spike finally making it out of the minute fight.
Yep.
And now, honestly, this should be nice and easy with Chicken Little. The rest of this world should be pretty simple for Spike to get through. He will catch up with Ninten on the hints as well. The numbers below the world icons are how many important checks they have gotten there. So you can see, 2 things. That means they have found 2 items there.
And until that number turns blue, there's still something in that world that is an important check.
To note, Spike just found Bone Fist in Port Royal.
Do we have
Halloween
Town too?
Yeah, Halloween Town also not eliminated as of yet.
Oh, is Ninten going to go for this right now?
Oh, on the chart, yes. On the chart, that's how many items hint that world. So Hollow Bastion being the highest at 18 items in the
yes.
world, whereas something like STT being the smallest, only 2 things hinted. So yeah, sorry. On the
There are
chart.
multiple numbers on
Makes
screen.
sense. They were, to be fair. That one honestly makes more sense to ask about.
Yeah.
Right.
Ninten
Big
getting some
levels
great levels here. Yeah, so much XP from this. Pulls out Zach Braff and goes straight into a reaction.
Yeah, got the Crimson Jazz, which is the worst enemy in that fight. So that's big.
All of a sudden,
Spike is going to have Final Form when doing all that to get some Final Form EXP, which will be nice. When he decides to make all these plays. Spike also might make a Twilight Town play with the Final Form.
That's very possible. You already have pictures, so you can go straight into 2. Get you some good progression points, a good amount of bulk checks.
Yeah, Ninten's movement is good enough to get through and see all these checks here.
Gonna have to
fire to get over there. Now their accessory slot for all those accessories Ninten has.
Oh, and that Ragnarok just destroyed Barbosa, and a glide 2 for Spike.
Ooh, so money pouch. Ninten's rich.
Ninten's rich. Let's go.
Going into limit and an ice cream. All right, Spike's got to be going to TT very soon.
He's gonna go. He's gonna probably go do the shotgun of SP. I don't know if he's gonna. Oh wait, Ninten going for core skip here. Doesn't quite get it.
Not enough movement with the limit form. But honestly, that's
a bold strategy.
Impressive setup. Going right back in, but going down the other side.
I would expect Ninten to check these 2 checks and then maybe dip.
You can check these 2 in the fight. If no one knows, you can peek these 2 chests in this fight.
Yeah.
Spike is going to get the reflect here. He's doing the minigame first, which tells me he's going to push deeper in here and not just get the checks and leave. Through space barriers, which once again makes sense. You have the identity disc. This is a world that you could do.
You have XP,
but we know it's dead.
Yeah.
To know. Spike doesn't. We do.
As soon as he gets this reflect, he will know though.
Yep. Still probably wanting to do EXP boost on Windows. Explosion.
Oh.
Well,
he actually may wait here. Yeah, Spike's gonna head out and gonna wait and see if he can maybe find Stitch.
Yeah, or that explosion.
Or that explosion.
Explosion. All right, Ninten making it. Yeah. I thought Spike would be the first one in Twilight Town, but Ninten had in there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them both in Twilight Town at the same point.
I wouldn't either. Okay, Spike going into DC. I think this is a good play by him. He still hasn't gotten in here. He will finally finish off all the fires, get the membership card. Well, no, DC is dead, so Spike will not finish this world. But
he potentially could, because what info is what really confirmed the dead? Oh wait, the reflect. The reflect confirmed it's dead. So he knows it's dead. Yes. He might not even He might not even do the mini escort.
He might not.
Which would only leave him out of Peter Pan.
Nothing too big to worry about it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Torn Page has been found in Twilight Town by Ninten.
Let's go.
So
eat the bear alive.
Eat the bear's alive. Wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon Ninten heads in there and does at least the first 6 checks. May not do the Piglet minigame, but does at least the first 6 checks.
Yeah. I'd say Spike heading into Hollow Bastion now. I expect to see him go through the first visit and a half, just like we saw Ninten do. The question will be, does he do the fight that will get him explosion? Another finishing plus on a Keyblade.
Oh my
by the way. Circle of Life, also with the finishing plus.
Sorry, I don't want to get us DMCA here.
Yeah, some good Keyblades in this seed.
That was taking a while for that death abuse there from Ninten. Still not as slow as having to do that fight without something like a final.
Yeah. Still no accessories as well popping up on any pop-ups or Ninten.
No.
Second quick. We haven't seen Ninten quick run Roxas yet. At this point, Ninten should be able to limit for
I was like, at this point, you don't even quick run Roxas.
Yeah.
You reflect into the limits and just go, yeah.
We got a hint that Agrabah is on the path of connection and non-existence. So STT?
STT, Twilight Town, which Spike has full access to Twilight Town.
Yeah, so we know connection and non-existence. I brought this up originally when we were memeing about that we would never hear about Agrabah. STT, or non-existence and connection, have to be between Twilight Town, STT, then the Magnet Worlds, which are the World That Never Was, Port Royal, and Halloween Town. Spike also has full access to Halloween Town once he gets that hit.
That's true.
He is 3 points away. Ninten has a pretty big points lead. And also, what that tells us is Peace only could be in 3 worlds. It only could be potentially in Hollow Bastion, which we currently have the hint towards, but it still has the ability to be in LOD and Pride Lands, which we also have full access to Pride Land.
That's true. And you start really thinking that Pride Lands may have something when that beginning shotgun just doesn't give you anything and the world is not blue. You really start questioning, ooh, I might have to push this.
Yeah, Ninten going into Halloween Town. Oh, probably forcing final.
He's forcing final. Yeah.
No?
Wait, what?
I guess he's getting more transitions, but these don't count, right? Because there's not enemies.
They count towards your anti points.
Okay.
Yes, they do count towards your anti points, but they will not. You will not transition into anti form or final form that way.
I haven't not seen this strategy for forcing final.
I learned about this from watching Sonic play. If you've ever seen Sonic, he likes to transition into a form on the way into a world to build up the anti points so that he can force final faster. Excuse me, she. Looking at Ninten and seeing the words he, and that was my fault. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we talked about the ice cream on Barbarossa and Spike having full access to TT3. Yeah, which is why we said we thought Spike would actually be the first one in TT. But Ninten did win. All right, Ninten with the instant change to anti-form. Maybe this strat has some merit. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. All right, but yeah,
this is where it takes a while, and this is where Spike can play some catch up.
Yeah, final form just makes this fight skill and crossbones.
Skill and crossbones on final 4. So Ninten unknowingly is pushing something that does have a possibility to help here.
Yeah, and Spike has full access to all the worlds that potentially have proofs outside of LOD.
Outside of LOD, yes.
So that's once he's able to start putting things together, he has a lot of the pieces he needs.
Spike just needs one more progression point, and he will probably go up tower here.
Yeah, he has full access to 3. He doesn't leave here.
No.
Yeah, that skill and crossbones location definitely hurt.
And Ninten not pushing in there, and Ninten is getting very unlucky with this final forcing right now. For those who don't know, it takes approximately 5 or 6 anti-forms?
5 is what's expected, but as I have had happen to me, I know Zach as well, it can keep going. 5 is not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed it after 5. I've gone to 10 before.
I've heard upwards of up in the double, more than 10. I've heard of,
Yep. So I will say I have done the 10. I've done 10 anti-form switches before getting final. It's not fun.
There's at least a third, maybe a fourth that I just saw. From
Yeah,
Ninten.
I haven't been counting the anti-forms. What this does, essentially, Ninten doing forcing final, this is making up for that death on Hades' escape.
Absolutely, it is. Spike is getting some like big time save here.
Yeah, I will throw out a reminder to everyone if you're looking at the times and the loadless times. Remember, time will be added onto Spike's time due to the timer not starting right away. So,
Ninten does end up getting final form there. So sink quite a few minutes into that, giving Spike enough time to go through TT1 almost all the way up the tower.
Yeah, and Ninten's gonna go and do the core skip now with that final form.
An interesting call. I think it's a good call, but
once again, this has the highest likelihood of peace. Ninten has not been able to eliminate OC yet, though, because of not going and turning OC blue. So, to note, Ninten actually has less knowledge about this being a high likelihood of peace, but it still makes a lot of sense to push.
core has a lot of checks, and especially if you can get through it, you can core skip. Like the only one you're really worried about is that final chest in the back. It's a good move and gets the core skip with ease there. Nice job by Ninten. Spike giving us our first look at TT2 as well.
Yeah, which is really just this fight.
Which is really just this fight, and he has double reflect.
And Fyraka and final form.
And Fyraka and final.
And 41 magic in final form.
Yeah.
He
just wanted to get an XP boost as well. It's like, you know what? Let's get extra XP out of this.
Yeah, it's like he's just gonna melt these. Unfortunately, the final phase being a little
trolly on him. There we go.
Yeah, that fragment just killed it.
Ninten having to really work on this skip though.
To note, Spike has gotten the Agrabah hint at this point and is able to basically eliminate most world off of that. Which is another reason why he's absolutely just going to push mostly through TT3 right now. At least until this world turns blue.
He's got another high drive.
Has the high drive recovery, yeah.
Oh, don't fall too low. Oh, there we go. Whew. Using all the high drives there by Ninten, but he does get up there.
Impressive that he had enough high drives to do it because of not opening black. All right. Is anything gonna be in core? And does TT3 turn blue?
I'm gonna feel real sad for Ninten if there's nothing in here, or it is the last chest.
Yeah, that's honestly, I'm all still for the core skip because you see what the last chest is, and you just can know. And it's never going to be the proof, so it's never going to be like, oh my god, I absolutely need that, unless it's a world on like second torn page in Twilight Town. Yeet the Bear still lives.
Yeet the Bear still in this.
It would, to note, for Yeet the Bear to live, it would need to be sort of the ancestor and proof in Land of Dragons. That's the only way Yeet the Bear lives.
But it still lives. There's like a 0.2 chance, but it's there.
Hey, I'll take it. So you're telling me there's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance. And all right, it's just an ability in the back. Torn page at the top of core.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
That's a third. We know where 3 of them are. LOD still living.
All right. And in the meantime, Spike is actually caught up and surpassed Ninten and all of that in progression points.
Yeah, that's that final form.
Pushing. Yeah, that's all that. That's what we were talking about. Like, forcing final is a wonderful idea and can get you a lot. But if it takes a while, it gives your opponent a chance to really either catch up or pull way ahead.
We're also gonna potentially just get a lot of information here if both of these players finish their world. Because we might know if peace is here or if it's in Pride Lands or LOD. And if Spike pulls out connection or non-existence here, then that also narrows things down.
Big time.
So.
Absolutely. And again, I would expect Spike to go all the way through.
OC has no path to the light. Well, that gives us no new information.
Rip the reflect, but
I mean, we already knew that was dead.
Yeah.
those worlds were already gone. We got Stitch, so Spike does now have that really nice EXP boost on.
There's only EXP boost for Space Paranoids if he wants it. Yeah. And there's only a couple checks left here before TT becomes finished.
Yeah, you kind of want it to not turn blue because that makes you believe you're making the right play and that the proof's going to be here. Yeah, and combo boost out of it as well for Spike, which is really nice.
Really nice, absolutely.
So yeah, we get these 2 checks here, and there's 1 chest back in the hallway. See if we turn blue. Oh, sorry, 1 check.
1 check.
Spike can go grab the hallway?
Spike?
Okay, he remembers. Spike. He remembers.
I've done that too. I've gone out and like, I'm going to go, oh wait, there's 1 more check. I will kill I would hate myself if this is the final thing. And it's not, okay?
All right, this could be a proof right here. Or
this could be a proof. Ninten on his way down the Final Fantasy fights while Spike
Hear me out. Data.
Let's hear it.
Data Axel has a torn page, and LOD has a proof.
Which leads to the Yeet, which leads to LOD.
LOD has the proof.
There we go. That's
that meme of the guy at the board pointing how it all connects. That's me.
Yeah, I want chat to know Derpy's the one that put Data Axel on the board here.
Yep.
Not me.
Yep. Commentator curse coming in. But is it really a curse or is it a cook?
It's stream content, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite. Is it commentator's curse or is it commentator cooking?
Ooh, Spike taking a death there and betwixt. Come on, Spike.
Yeah, that fight can get you.
It can.
That fight can get you. Honestly, both these spots these players are in are not the easiest when they have 12 and 15 defense. You're not supposed to have that low defense at this point. These things
you are at a point where
you
just cannot take a hit, basically.
Yeah.
Ninten can because of second chance, but like...
Yeah. I actually forgot Ninten had second chance.
Yeah.
Okay, level 1 Square fan, sure, but we're not level 1 here.
Oh, Spike taking another death. All right. I mean, Spike's doing the right thing here, I think. Just, this world isn't dead. It's a possible proof world. It's just kind of a little rough for him right now.
Yeah, Spike's HP bar is very tiny.
Yeah, compare his to Ninten. That's insane.
Yeah, so Spike's got the tiny HP. All right. Because like I said, we're kind of just waiting to see what happens here. Guard break, really nice. We don't have the biggest strength set. Ninten leaving 1,000 Heartless.
I don't blame him on that. 1,000 Heartless is scary in general.
He's making the better play. He's going 100.
he's going towards World Unlock.
Yep, clearly the better play here. All right, everyone in chat, we don't want to see this world turn blue. We want it to keep going.
We don't even want it to give a, sort of the ancestor here.
No, that's got to be on Yeeting.
All right, and it isn't. Spike finishes up. Is it going to be proof? It
proof
is
of connection.
Proof. So Spike takes the early lead with proof of connection and goes straight into Port Royal 2.
Because Port Royal can have non-existence. So non-existence currently can be in Port Royal, Halloween Town, the world that never does, or STT.
STT is still alive.
It's hanging out. It's like, hey, I'm here. So now does a Ninten respond with pulling the piece out?
Oh, Ninten went right back in for...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Heartless. I mean, it makes sense. These sparkle rays do so much. And you have limit, so, it makes sense.
Yeah. Honestly, the Ninten model keeps throwing me off of when he's in limit and when he's not. Because it's the KH2Rando outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Now, so if Ninten does not get Peace here, we know Peace is down to a 50-50. And
50-50 that we still don't know where one world unlock is.
But we do know where the other is.
That's true.
So I would assume we'd see the Pride Lands pretty quickly off Ninten.
I
should this not be Peace. No Thunders yet, also to note, to help Spike.
That's what I was just going to talk about. GR2 without a Thunder is...
It's not the worst. You have Stitch, you have Blizzard, you could still
do it, but it's not the best.
It's not the best, but the worst world can just end here. Once again, if you're Spike, you're hoping it doesn't. You're hoping you're just making the play. Yeah, and we did get an LOD hint of connection and peace. Okay. So
which we know
would
lead. You know what? We actually know that is where Valor form is.
Yeah. And so that eliminates STT. So rest in peace, STT. So we're down to the magnet worlds. So Spike, once again, looking good on the play he's making. And Ninten does not get peace.
Oh,
Ninten did not get peace.
It ends with a cure. All right, so peace is either LOD or Pride Lands, and Ninten is going to push OC and find that reflect, and that is it.
And that's, I forgot, because Ninten still has OC alive for peace.
That's right.
He hasn't eliminated it yet, because we only have it eliminated because Spike's turned to blue.
Yep.
Wow, that is a massive turn for Spike in this race. Absolutely. Having the lead off of the TT
having the lead,
crew.
and to think Spike came in here early and died on that Hades push. Or the Hades
and in the minute fight. The two worlds Spike died a bunch in are the two worlds really paying off for him. Because the Port Royal push gave him ice cream, which is what led to the proof.
And, okay, this is going to be interesting. Spike is doing GR2 Thunderless here.
I mean, like I said, just you're blizzarding and he'll bring out Stitch later in the fight to just refill the magic consistently. It's not that bad. And it's not the worst. I'd much rather do it with just Blizzard than just Thunder.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, rip SCT. But you know what's still alive? Sort of the ancestor on Yeet the Bear. It's still
I want
alive.
chat to know, we talked about this a little bit beforehand, that like, where would we think would be a sweet thing to think? And both of us said, oh, let's give him a Yeet the Bear. We said that before the stream started.
I mean, if anyone knows me, they know I'm always going to say Yeet the Bear. I am the Yeet the Bear person. That is my brand. I gotta stay on brand here.
I don't blame you. Spike looking to push GR2 into...
Yeah. Oh my god, that Ragnarok just melted poor Cerberus.
Yeah.
That poor doggo. Spike going with the final form.
Oh, but he drops down a millisecond too early.
Oh no.
Did everything so perfect except stay on that box for another half a second.
All right. God, yeah. Look at all those pieces on Ninten's tracker where it could be.
And we know it's down to a 50-50.
It's down to the two. Once again, I expect Ninten to kind of just keep chasing this piece route.
Yeah. Which, to note, he will probably continue to chase into Pride Lands.
Yep. All right, and as far as points go, Spike once again back in the lead on progression points by 1. We'll get more off of GR2 here. I forget how many is GR2?
GR2 is 2, I believe.
All right, so we're not getting our next hint yet, but we'll be very close. If I remember right, the reflect is coming right,
it is coming right over. Yeah, it's right over the chasm right here.
Yeah, it's the next room.
Yes.
So Ninten about to be done with OC, so we'll get to see, does Ninten just go to Pride Lands?
At this point, if you're chasing that piece this hard, you kind of have to. Gets the
Yeah, there's
reflect,
the
and it's gone.
reflect. Also, 9 drive. There's 9 drive for Ninten. You'd love to see it. Spike at 8.
Yeah, I mean, 9's not that big, or 9's a big deal, but it's bigger when you're like forcing final.
Yeah.
So you can get those multiple off. All right, Spike. He jumps the wave this time.
Yeah, like you're getting ego in the air there, Spike.
Yeah,
He's up there. That's
He's
the
a
one
floaty
bad
boy.
thing about this with Blizzard only is him being up in the air.
yeah. You almost want to reflect into it if you can, like get a couple reflects in.
And we are seeing the Pride Lands push. All right. Does 100 Acre Wood. Oh, and also Geek's telling us this is 3 points, so we will get the next
Oh, it is
hit.
3 points.
Like
Okay,
this
thank you,
is.
Geek. For some reason, I thought it was 2.
Does the LOD off of Yeet the Bear live through Pride Lands? We're going to Scar. It didn't die. Didn't die on Hyenas. We're at least seeing Scar. Spike about halfway through the coins. Still surprised we haven't seen the Stitch come out.
He's been using GR2's just natural when you hit him, giving you mana.
Yeah, giving you mana.
Yeah, and I like this move. He's also using that to refill his drive gauge, so he can go
Probably
back into
pop
final and
back
go.
into final.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna see the DM skip. Yeah, clean Scar
good
fight over
DM
on
skip by
Ninten's side.
Ninten over there. That is not easy to do.
Spike waiting to freeze one more time. All right, Pride Land's living.
Ooh. And just GR2 melt. All right.
All right. Remember, this would be
This pop-up takes
non-existence.
forever.
Oh
And
my god, it's
is
non-existent.
non-existence. Oh my gosh.
So Spike has a 1 in 3. 1 in 3. He's going to
Oh, and
LOD
he's doing the
first.
ladders. All right.
Oh, nope, leaving. Yeah, and we do get Halloween Town is no path. So that tells Spike it's not Hollow Bastion. Spike's down to and Fire eliminates Pride Land. It's LOD.
It's LOD.
It's LOD.
It is 100% LOD. Does Spike not know?
No, Spike has that info. He might just be pushing this. I don't know. I guess I
No,
can't
why?
say. I mean, he needs sort of the ancestor, but this
Maybe
isn't
he's just
hinted.
hoping for Sword of the Ancestor? He may not have pieced that together as he just got that info.
Yeah. It's did just come up, but Torn Page kills it on Hyenas too.
Okay,
We're
all right.
living. 4. We got 4 of them.
We got 4, baby.
Please. I'm also just gonna put this out. We were memeing when we
We
said
were just
Yeet the Bear.
memeing, folks. We were just memeing, but it is alive.
But
it
we
is
might
not
have
only
been
alive.
cooking.
It's high up there. Ninten
Oh, yeah.
heading into LOD knows 100% this is where it is. Now,
Is it-
whether they were able to get to it or not is another issue.
To note, Spike realizing Pride Lands is dead,
And
leaving
gonna head
before
in.
the torn page. If it's on Yeet the Bear,
No. Oh, no.
it's actually a bad thing for Spike all of a sudden. So if you're rooting for Spikevegeta, you're hoping I am wrong about the Yeet the Bear.
Right,
But if you want the content,
let's take a look at these piece ones we have. We do have that there is a something piece related in this world.
yes.
So Sword of the Ancestor could just be here, or it could be a torn page.
Yeah, or
slash-
it could be the final torn page, or a thunder.
Or a thunder,
But we
yeah.
haven't found any thunders yet. So that's the thing. There's 9 things that hint LOD, being the 3 thunders, the 5 pages, and Sword of the Ancestor. We know where 4 pages are total. And
We're missing 1 page, is it?
yeah, 1 page, 3 thunders, and the sword. So there are 5 things that still could hint. Which one? Which one really for peace? That could hint peace.
Peace.
Also,
what's the
shit.
truth called?
Shout outs to my boy Earthbound Ian, the lover of LOD and also the lover of the Proof of Peace. He's home. He's home where he belongs.
All right. Gonna be a little bit boring on the screen for just a moment while we, do all these missions.
I was like, where was that one person in chat that said they love to do the push early? Because, man, that's looking like
you're paying off in this.
Yeah, you liked it. But huge lead for Spike at this point. Because Spike does not have to go through... well, actually, Hollow Bastion had another one of the pages.
Hollow Bastion does have another torn page.
Never mind.
Now, here's the thing. Hollow Bastion is pointed at for peace. So with Spike knowing it has to be here, that would be a early move for him, at least.
Yeah, to go to until you find what's pointing
until you
there.
find that torn page.
Yeah, which is nice actually with it falling here. If it is like a torn page hunt for this at the end, worlds that hint peace have to have your pages.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't be a blind page hunt. So yeah, Hori Slash.
To note, neither one of them have done Roxas. Oh, and there's the light and darkness.
Oh, that's got to be painful. All right, still nothing on the climb. Man,
Raiden's over here sad in chat that he didn't get this seed.
Oh, there's Valor Form,
which we knew was going to be here.
Yep, that's what hints connection, which will help Ninten narrow that down. But Ninten still doesn't have that ice cream. That's
to push PR for that, and still doesn't have the skill and crossbones from Final Form.
Yep.
Ninten pushed a lot of those Final Form places before getting Final Form.
Yeah, we'll have later TT for it, but obviously kind of needs to go into Port Royal to get really the later TT.
Spike like 2 things behind Ninten right now.
Also, yeah, so Port Royal Path of Connection. Yeah, that's the ice cream.
That's the ice cream.
That's the ice cream. That
tell Ninten. Hey, there you go.
And there's the thunder.
Oh no.
So
all right, so that is a peace pointing item.
Yeah. Doesn't eliminate LOD from having the Sword of the Ancestor, but definitely drops the odds.
Right now we only have
the odds
2 places pointing peace, though. So that's a lot of things between 2 places.
Yeah,
so have a few worlds and things not hinted yet. So
the world that never was. No one's pushed that yet. That could be an interesting play here.
World that never was. It could just be on levels.
Could just be on levels. Could be an STT. STT is not dead.
That's the thing. At this point, it's a where is the only places we know are dead are anywhere that is not pointing towards peace right now.
Yep. And anything that's not hinted could still point peace. Yeah, absolutely. I think Spike does Hollow Bastion after this. Should Sword of the Ancestor not pop up here, knowing that it hints peace, and that being the world he has, off of this exact reason.
Off of this thing.
You need to go to anywhere that hints peace, whereas Ninten, still needing all his proofs, obviously has a lot more to...
Here's the question for you. Where do you think Ninten goes after this, assuming Ninten does not find the Sword of the Ancestor?
I mean, he could go down the Port Royal path for the connection, still needing that information. So I think he would abandon the peace hunt, not having any more peace hints, and go down Port Royal to get more information, plus whatever is hinting connection there.
I think that's a good call.
And knowing it's still alive.
Yeah, that's a good call. I
don't think he'd go STT with the hinted Port Royal.
With the hinted Port Royal and the 2 different... Well...
He knows it's dead because it's marked on the tracker.
Yeah, he has 3 connection hints, so he knows SCT's dead. I don't foresee that happening, but it is a possibility.
Yeah, I think he's going Port Royal or the world that never was, and I'm going to lean Port Royal because it's already hinted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If the world that never was had a hint on it, right, then I'd say, okay, maybe and go.
Yeah, I don't know which way you go on that, honestly.
Yeah. To note, going into Port Royal is going to hurt for Ninten seeing that final form. That final form, if Ninten does that, that will also be right after he found Light and Darkness here in LOD. So it's going to be like a double hit.
Double whammy. Hey, you should have come here.
Either place.
Okay, so Shan Yu is dead. We'll see if anything comes up on this pop-up.
So the Ancestor. Nope.
No. Okay.
We're hunted.
So it is Throne Room, and it at this point, or it could be the Thunder. It just could be that Thunder that's pointing there.
Yeah. Well, so we know Sword of the Ancestor's not there, so it could be more Thunder. Yeah. It could be the last.
It could also
page
be a torn page
still
in the Throne Room. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's leveling, and yeah, Yeet the Bear continues to live. Just saying.
Spike leveling Valor form there. I like that as well.
It could still be drives.
Yeah, drives are still on the table. Gets Valor to level 3. He's gonna find out.
Imagine if Valor 3 was sort of the Ancestor right there.
I also want it to be known. I said that one of the 7s has the unlock. I was just memeing.
All right, one of the 7s has the final torn page. Where Yeet the Bear.
Oh god, no! I didn't mean that to exist. All right, Spike going back into Pride Lands, gonna find this torn page and find out that it is dead.
Why is he here though?
It is unhinted, and I think in Spike's eye right now, I don't know.
Spike must not, because Spike's marking things off on his tracker. Maybe hasn't fully put together that this is dead.
Maybe not. He will very soon if he continues into this.
Yeah, once it ends, but...
Luckily, it does end on Hyenas 2, so that's, not that far into the second visit. It's actually very soon.
No DM skip on Spike. Yeah, the only thing that makes sense is not realizing it's dead. Yeah, World That Never Was, Path of Peace. We just got that off Ninten's side and Spike's side. Both of them getting that hint up.
Spike might push it straight here.
I mean, if you're fighting, maybe he also. So another reason, another thought, quick progression points. All he had to do was
go
fight
straight
Scar.
into the World That Never Was.
Yeah,
I like
he might have been doing that just to get that hit very fast.
That's that's a big possibility.
So that is another potential choice. All right, so this is our first look into the World That Never Was. All right, chat. Here's some fun. Where does this world end? What boss? How many bosses deep are we going?
Instead of how many domes, it's how many bosses.
How many bosses?
Oh, look at.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ninten's probably making the here as well.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Luxord guess. Quat, what are you thinking? What's your guess?
Oh, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna be mean. It's gonna be the chest right before Xemnas.
I mean, I was gonna be Omega mean and say Data Xemnas. So.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not as bad. I'm not as bad.
I once again, I'm a cook. I'm just trying to make this as much content as possible. All right. Yeah, Spike did die on Roxas to know. But
had an unlucky laser hit on him there.
Yeah, and Ninten is coming in here as well.
Rolling out of the way here. Gonna guard straight into a combo and right back into another Ragnarok, and this will kill.
Yeah.
Good moves by Spike there.
Big thing Ninten still has over Spike is second chance.
That's very
obviously
true.
Protect against some deaths. Moon Amulet and the Thunder. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. So now the question, do you leave expecting that to be the only thing?
I don't think you do. Spike maybe, but Ninten for sure won't.
Yeah. The Spike could, but honestly, Spike, where else does Spike have to go?
Hollow Bastion.
Like,
he has nothing pointing towards the piece yet from Hollow Bastion. That's
so we're still missing 3 things. And how many worlds? So we still have levels not hinted, drives not hinted. Beast
STT
Castle, but we know that's dead.
STT levels, drives, and Halloween Town. Or not Halloween Town, 100 Acre Woods.
Yeah. So if all three of those hint piece, then it is just one, or there's potentially something more here. Or doubled up in one of those worlds.
Yeah.
There's an argument to be made to just leave. But the other big thing about staying here is progression points.
Progression points and finding that out real quick. And the thing is, I believe most of these also give you 2 progression points per. So they're going to be finding these out at about the same time.
Yeah, no, we're going to get a lot of hints here. Ooh.
Ninten looking like he's going to try to level final form here?
Or Balin.
Or Balin? He's going to bail. Okay.
I was like, just a note, if you do warp here, it does warp Zigbar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
it does.
That makes sense.
So I was like, he could just go back in. Yeah.
Spike found
Ninten hasn't leveled final though. I'm surprised Ninten didn't try and level final on the elevator.
Right,
so we got Hori slash
here.
Yeah, we got Hori and LOD. Berserk was in Agrabah, so they both have this complete set. Very clean. Ziggy.
Ooh. I think Spike meant to go into final there.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine unless. Yeah, Zigbar did lasers, which is good. You'd rather have that than for Spike than DM.
Ooh, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
It was the just didn't quite get the comet hit off that I think he was looking for to stun Zigbar.
Oh, Donald going down on Ninten's side. Can't go into the comet right now. Surprised he doesn't just... Yeah, there's the cure. Into the Berserk Hori, or...
No Berserk on? Yet. No, Ninten has it on. He's just not going for it. Just doing pure damage. Just being a gamer and just killing the Zigbar. It's off.
I mean, I like the gamer move
earlier.
Yeah.
So never mind. It's just off. He's just being a gamer. Alright, never mind. Ninten's just gaming.
Ninten's just gaming, yo.
Right,
Spike literally killing about 10 seconds behind him.
Yeah. And we get the hint, Disney Castle's on the path to non-existence. Yeah. Yeah, sure
it
was.
is.
That was, to note for anyone, Peter Pan. So Spike never got that, but Ninten did. That's what's hinting Port Royal.
Ninten also not leveling final here.
Yeah, that's why I thought that would happen on the elevator.
Yeah, that's is odd to me. Like,
oh yeah, no
maybe
drive.
He just doesn't think that anything's on drives.
Well, there's no drive. He has no drive gauge right now.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
The elevator phase,
the elevator phase, yeah, it's
right?
still kind of odd.
Yeah, you know, right now it makes sense, but overall.
Thank you. I was not looking at his drive gauge. That is one thing I'm really horrible at. I had to go into a drive, and I'm like, uh-oh, I don't have drive gauge. What happened?
It's 3 enemies, but when you're needing to level it at all, it's still 3 points moving you forward.
Yeah.
It might not get you a level, but it's still progressing you forward.
Okay, Spike onto Luxord here. Goes into limit form. Expect him to just limit form this down. Oh, Ninten's going back into DC.
Yeah, I mean, not knowing that non-existent
is in
Port Royal.
Yeah. And this is a big time chunk for him as well.
Because he knows the fires are dead. He knows membership card is dead. So it would only be Peter Pan and then whatever else is here. And it's just kind of
maybe
guaranteeing the info on non-existence. So I understand the play by Ninten.
Oh,
For us with the knowledge.
Yeah. All right, Spike looking to loop here. Doesn't quite get it. Because, doesn't quite pop Luxord up for the DM skip. revert and just glide up this hill.
Yeah, so absolutely, Ninten's play makes sense here, because Ninten needs the knowledge. But also, it's the same reason why I'd make the argument about Port Royal being a good play for Ninten right now. It's just to get the knowledge on connection. Ooh, that car.
If you're Ninten, you also might think, well, if it's PR, I might have already lost. So let's pray it's not. I know some runners do that. They're like, well, I'm not pushed here. Everyone else pushes here. Right. And it is dead.
It was just the Thunder.
It was just the Thunder. All right, so Spike's going to be out of here and going to go to Hollow Bastion most likely.
Yeah. No, go to Dragon World. Let's go.
Here.
I mean, he has 2 pages.
Has 2 pages.
Hasn't come in here at all. It's still alive.
Yeah. Might do the Piglet minigame. Get you a point off of that. And then go do HP and get some more points.
Geek, I hope I cursed this. I mean, and not cursed, cooked. I hope I cooked.
You said cursed. Chat, you heard him. He said cook. Or he said cooked.
Yeah, you're right.
Dang it. I said cook.
I mean, you could cook a cursed meal. It happens.
You know what? Fair. All right, let's see how
There's
far.
There's nothing saying that the cooking had to be good.
Fair. You know what? Fair. We've all had that burnt meal where we just kind of shovel it down and force it down. I get you.
I'm interested in seeing what else is here.
I would.
It's obviously nothing like major, but I'm just what else is here and where.
I understand why Ninten is here, as in he still doesn't have skill in Crossbones, does not have the info that it is on drive levels, so maybe thinking skill in Crossbones is here.
Possibly, yeah. But Ninten also, non-existence could still be in the world never was for Ninten.
That's
so it's just kind of I think Ninten's doing this to get confirmation about non-existence, and it makes sense. All right, we have not seen into Rabbit's house yet.
Let's
this
see.
Is new. Oh, hey, there's a Cosmic Arts for Ninten. Ninten got an accessory. Woo!
Hey.
All right, hey, we are
Rabbit's house still alive.
2 pages in. STT has no path to the light. STT's
okay, so we know it is not STT. What is Spike?
Did he mean to quit out?
I think he meant to quit out, and he just
No, Spike, it's still alive.
This is the right play by Spike in Spike's eyes. You check the chest. You know HB still has a path to peace. Oh, okay, Spike. What are you
leveling?
Doing? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And DC is not dead on Ninten's side.
Marley. Are we gonna see it? We're gonna see it.
Let's go.
Okay, so what can this have? The blizzards.
Could have blizzards. Could have a magnet. Like this could still be.
Magnet would be so rough for Ninten.
Yeah. That would be the worst thing Marley could have, I think, for him is a magnet.
Yeah, because magnet just tells you potentially the world that
Everything
never was
know.
in Halloween Town could still have the stream. It doesn't eliminate anything. It doesn't have to be magnet because blizzards hint Hollow Bastion, which are nothing. So
well, the thing is, like at this point, it could technically be almost anything.
Could be Beast Claw.
Could be Beast Claw. Could be
more.
Monster Form.
Well, no, it can't be. Could it be once more? Yeah, you get a pop up from Marley, right?
Yeah.
No, or not a pop up, an ability thing. I don't think so. Actually, I don't think it could be once.
Marley enough to know that.
Yeah,
Chat, you're gonna have to help us out.
Pan suffices for the hint. That's why we're naming the things that don't hint non-existent.
Yeah.
That this could be. That would make it worse. Yeah. Pan is what hints it, which is why, like, it doesn't. Which is why
finding a magnet on Marley just does not help
worse.
Ninten at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
Honestly,
it so much
if you're Ninten, you want this to be like a blizzard.
Yeah.
Oh, Spike just got it from on Wisdom 5. It was on Wisdom 5.
Oh, all right. I called form levels. I said 7, but I called form levels, and Spike is out of here straight in to LOD now.
Yep. All right, that Wow. Well, I think that's gonna, unless Spike has a massive blow up here.
Whoa. That was auto
GG.
wisdom.
Yeah, that was auto. He does not. We do not know where we eat the bear.
Oh, so it was a hunt for wisdom form.
It was a hunt for wisdom.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. All right. What does
Ninten?
Marley have? We know he doesn't have wisdom form.
Yeah, couldn't Marley have wisdom form?
Wait, actually, never mind. Marley could have wisdom form.
Marley could have wisdom form.
Yeah, never mind. I'm being dumb. Because it doesn't need to hint the drives.
No, it doesn't
You
need
can
to
have
hit
wisdom.
the drives, yeah.
What if this is wisdom right here?
Oh my gosh. That would be so cooked.
Oh, where was auto wisdom?
That was on Yeet the Bear. No. Wisdom was on Yeet the Bear is what
I mean,
was.
that's the hope. That's the hope, is that wisdom is what's on Eat the Bear. Because then technically the cooking still
Spike
happens.
just cheated. Oh, Beast Claw. Okay.
No.
Zach is saying PR Town had wisdom form, which means
So the
Ninten still
PR
doesn't have
push-
access to that.
The PR push continues to pay off.
No.
Oh.
Going into Twilight Town, finishing
Yeah, I
Twilight
mean-
1 here for Ninten, but Spike is
I-
far ahead, and
To note, Ninten did just fully confirm non-existences in Port Royal off of getting Beast Claw.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is unless Spike spends like 30
Right.
minutes in final fights,
well,
which
yeah,
I don't believe is gonna
see
happen.
happening. And the other thing is, Ninten can't even do auto wisdom right now.
Yeah.
He has not been to PR. He's been there for the first 3, I believe, and that's it.
Yeah. Which I expect Ninten to go there now that he knows existence.
Yeah,
you know
but-
you need to push it at some point, but
This
this seed just fell apart on Ninten's side.
yeah, it became form lotto, and unfortunately for Ninten,
Well,
like,
even
that's the way
before that, Spike's pushes just paid off.
yeah, Spike's push has paid off, and like again, Spike pushed in and got.
And there was
final.
the next
there's
thunder.
The thunder. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Yeah, Spike finding that final form is what really opened this seed up for him.
Yeah, I mean, the final form, getting into the skill and crossbones, the ice cream, honestly, just the Port Royal push.
Push in general was so
huge.
Yeah.
Ninten isn't going to have a proof before Spike finishes.
No. Not unless Ninten, like,
Well,
goes.
no,
He has to go to
auto-
Port Royal and then push TT3.
I don't think that Spike's going to be in final fights here in 20 seconds.
Yeah, like, it'd be close.
Yep, there's
And there's
peace.
proof of peace. Ninten is going to finally find the skill and crossbone. Ooh, doesn't quite have enough for Final 4, which is where skill and crossbones was, I believe. So, not going to actually get that skill and crossbones.
Very close.
So,
And
yeah.
Spike is entering the final fights. Wow, this seed exploded early, and then that 4-pack in PR1.
Yeah, if you don't go to PR, you're in trouble. And Ninten heading back into the world that never was.
Gonna go kill some nobodies.
Gonna get some final levels and gonna get that at least skill and crossbones here. Oh. Stop being a jerk.
And skill and crossbones is finally gonna push him into PR. But
You would assume. And
yeah,
there's the skill and
there it
crossbones.
is. Yeah. Also, Ninten at this point has been able to narrow down what peace was. So Ninten knows basically where the proofs are.
Yep, and out and straight to PR. Yeah. The unfortunate thing for Ninten is Ninten just didn't push PR. Like that's really what this came down to, kind of.
It was a big one. It was. Yeah. I mean, there was that point when they were in Hollow Bastion and Twilight Town, and if Hollow Bastion just had peace versus LOD, the seed looks very different because they both
Absolutely.
made that big push. It both paid off. Or if all of a sudden connection fell in STT instead of TT, the things could have easily changed. But once again, the pushes Spike made into the worlds, all very much making sense. All just they paid off.
Yeah, and Spike, honestly, to Ninten's credit, Spike almost god routed this. Like, Spike did this very efficiently.
Yeah, the OC push helped, but was kind of unnecessary. Deeper into the world that never was if you left at the Thunder.
There's the autoism. Did not know you could get over that.
Yeah.
Huh. I've never tried.
And there's
that final form to make Ninten sad.
Yeah, honestly, Flamingo, you saying that, I'm not surprised. He died a lot early and lost a lot of time. But a lot of that death time, once again, was made back by Ninten forcing final. It kind of evened that out, and then the routing on Spikes. I mean, we're at an hour 13.
This is very reminiscent of the last match, if anyone was here, where it's kind of Jet Seed a little bit if you routed it right. Like, this is Jet.
Yeah, I love just flying into that wall with final form.
Oh, it does so much damage.
Yeah, I wonder where Wisdom is. Eat the bear. Somehow,
I have
eat
no
the bear.
that. We'll have to talk to the mods, see if they can find that for us.
So, someone go play the seed and go eat the bear and tell us about
somebody go eat the bear for us real quick so we can find out.
We still don't know where the last page is, the note. We never found that.
We do know it has to be in a peace world.
Zach will say when the race is officially over. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Because that is one thing that neither racers, that wisdom form does not have to be
Beast Castle, no path to the light. Thank you, hint that we did not need that information.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Spike never got the second
Spike
chance.
never went into BC. Never went into BC.
Never went into HB2.
Yeah, no. Yep.
Or right?
No,
yeah,
he never
HB2.
went into HB2.
Yeah. Halloween Town ended when it should. Space Paranoids was fine.
And never had to do a second.
Disney Castle didn't push Mini.
Yeah, like I said, Spike god routed this without even realizing it. Like, just...
Yeah, it was very much a near perfect route, Spike side.
And didn't necessarily play perfectly. We can see that, he had deaths. He had some costly deaths.
Well, Dungeon Dude, you say that, but honestly, when it would have made sense for him to go to HB was when HB got eliminated for him, hint-wise. So he kind of knew he didn't need to go there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he had the membership card, but his pushes into TT and Hollow Bastion took time, and he got the hint that eliminated HB, the Halloween Town hint, and never had to go into HB2.
The big thing for Spike was finding that ice cream when he did, so that he just instantly started pushing through Twilight Town all at once, and let him level final, which gave him the, it just kind of snowballed after that.
Yeah. All right, we got the final fight here.
Final is coming up. For those of you who like to play How Many Domes, I don't know that we could give a number on that.
God, that magic stat is just melting. 56 magic. Stats were cracked, the seed.
Xemnas being a little mean here. There we go.
Nice limit form.
Into ours. Gonna go for one full combo. Right back into ours.
Ours, and then should pop into a session. Unless the skills. The skills. Never mind.
That's it. GG's to Spike. We said we'd have to add time to Spike, but I don't think it matters at this point.
Yep, I think we're good on Spike's time.
I don't think it matters.
Huge win by Spike.
Huge win, and in some people's eyes, an upset. Not in a lot of, like, these two runners are amazing.
Yeah, both of these are great runs. Everyone in this top 8 is fantastic. Spike moving on to winners semis, joining Ragnoth as the second member of winner semis. Once again, facing the winner of the Adam. Oh, I'm forgetting who Adam was fighting. Let me pull up the bracket. I'm a bad commentator right now.
Nope, they got it up for us.
Adam and Mega Slim. Yep. Shouts to Coder. So yeah, facing the winner of Adam and Mega Slim in the semifinals match.
Oh, I kind of want a Spike Adam match. That would be so lit.
Yeah.
Just me personally. Mega's an amazing racer. Like, I'd love to see Spike versus Mega as well. Like, don't get me wrong. That will move Ninten down into the losers bracket, which he will face the winner of BD versus Jared.
Oh, man, that's a rough match to be falling into losers. Getting BD or Jared. Oh, that just shows how stacked this bracket was. Like, to drop down and, oh, hey, you might face BD or Jared. Congratulations.
Oh, Zach telling us wisdom in CCC and SP2.
All right.
So you had to SP2 to get wisdom.
Yeah. Adam, you got the potential Hobbs or Spike matchup coming up.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Okay, yeah, I'm good either way. Let's go. Although Hobbs has to get through Roro, like, there are so many matchups here that I'm like, oh, I have no idea who's winning these. This is too good a matchup.
CCC is Central Computer Core. Yeah, the chess before.
Yes. So right before MCP.
Yeah, so Deep Space Paranoids 2, which you...
yeah. Which would not have been hinted. There was no way to know to go there.
Nope. That would have been a blind push for that wisdom form. Oh, wow. GG's. That's crazy seed.
Crazy seed. And again, nothing off of Ninten. Ninten played this wonderfully. Just a couple bad pushes, a long-ish final form force, and it gives the win to Spike.
Yeah, the pushes, it was just pushes that Ninten didn't pay off. The pushes Spike did. Was Ninten deathless? I can't think of a time Ninten died.
I don't think of one.
Ninten might have been deathless.
Might have been deathless, yeah.
And once again, Spike lost a lot of time to deaths, and definitely if I'm Spike and I die to Hades escape once, I died a minute fight multiple times, I definitely feel at a disadvantage that whole seed.
Yeah.
And to find out you 3-0'd proofed, that's got to be crazy.
That's insane. All right. I think that does it for us.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. Derby, thank you for joining me for this.
Absolutely. What a match.
Absolutely. What a match. Stay tuned, folks. There will be more matches coming up in the days to follow. Good night.